Airbus A320 versus Boeing 737, two planes that dominate short and medium routes around the world. The 737 came first and has been flying since the 1960s. Airlines trust it because it has a long track record and huge global support. Then Airbus launched the A320 in the 1980s with newer technology and digital flight controls. Since then, both have been updated again and again. Airlines compare fuel burn, maintenance costs, and passenger comfort. For decades, it's been a constant back-and-forth battle for orders. This rivalry was born during the Cold War. The Soviet Union built the MiG-29 to counter American fighters like the F-16. It was designed for short-range, aggressive dogfights with two engines and strong maneuverability. The F-16 focused on versatility, advanced radar, and multi-role capability. When East and West faced off politically, these jets represented their technology and military power. Even today, countries that operate them are often on opposite sides of global alliances. This rivalry started when Boeing launched the 787 Dreamliner, promising better fuel efficiency and long-range performance using lightweight composite materials. Airlines rushed to order it. Airbus responded with the A350, redesigned to compete directly with the 787 on range, comfort, and operating costs. Both planes focus on lower fuel burn, quieter cabins, and improved passenger experience. Airlines compare economics, reliability, and delivery times. It's a direct fight for the long-haul market, where efficiency means everything. This rivalry was shaped during World War II, especially in the Battle of Britain. The Bf-109 was Germany's main fighter, fast and deadly, with strong climb performance. The Spitfire became Britain's symbol of resistance, known for its smooth design and tight turning ability. They were built to counter each other in real combat. Pilots on both sides pushed these machines to their limits. Different nations, different designs, meeting head-on in one of history's most important air battles. This rivalry started with fear. In the 1970s, the Soviet Union introduced the MiG-25, a high-speed interceptor that shocked the West. It could fly extremely fast and at very high altitude, built mainly to chase bombers and reconnaissance aircraft. The United States responded with the F-15, designed for air superiority with advanced radar, better maneuverability, and strong combat range. While the MiG-25 focused on speed, the F-15 focused on total control of the fight. It became a direct answer to a perceived threat in the sky. This rivalry exploded during the Korean War. The MiG-15, built by the Soviet Union, surprised the world with its speed and powerful cannons. It threatened American bombers and quickly dominated early air battles. The United States answered with the F-86 Sabre, designed to match the MiG in speed while offering better handling and stability at high speeds. The two jets fought in MiG Alley in some of the first large-scale jet dogfights in history. It wasn't just a battle of planes, it was a clash between superpowers in the jet age. This rivalry started in Europe. France was originally part of a joint fighter project with the UK, Germany, Italy, and Spain. But disagreements over design and control led France to leave and build the Rafale alone, while the others continued with the Typhoon. Both jets are highly advanced, built for air superiority and strike missions. They often compete for the same export contracts around the world. Similar roles, similar performance, but different political paths, turning partners into competitors. This rivalry took shape in World War II over Europe. The FW-190 was one of Germany's most feared fighters, powerful, heavily armed, and tough in combat. It challenged Allied aircraft when it first appeared. The P-51 Mustang changed the balance later in the war, especially with its long range. It could escort bombers deep into German territory and still fight effectively. As both sides upgraded their planes, these two often met in direct combat. It became a battle of range, power, and control of the skies. This rivalry grew in the Pacific during World War II. The Japanese Zero dominated early in the war with its lightweight, long range, and sharp turning ability. It was deadly in close dogfights. The United States answered with the F-4U Corsair, faster, tougher, and heavily armed. Instead of turning with the Zero, Corsair pilots used speed and diving attacks to gain the advantage. As tactics improved, the balance shifted. It became a fight between agility and raw power across the Pacific skies. This rivalry represents modern air dominance. The F-22 was the first operational fifth-generation fighter built by the United States with a strong focus on stealth, advanced sensors and air superiority. It set the standard. Russia responded with the Su-57, designed to combine stealth with high maneuverability and powerful engines. Both aircraft aim to control the skies before the enemy even knows they're there. Limited numbers, high cost and national pride make this more than a technical comparison. It's about who leads the next era of fighter aviation. This rivalry defined the skies during the Cold War, especially in Vietnam and the Middle East. The MiG-21 was small, fast and built for quick interceptions. It was simple, light and dangerous in close combat. The F-4 Phantom was larger, more powerful and designed to carry heavy weapons and advanced radar. Early on, it struggled in dogfights, but tactics and training improved over time. These two jets met in real combat many times. Different designs, different strategies, fighting for control of the same airspace. This rivalry comes from the final phase of World War I. The Sopwith Camel was one of Britain's most successful fighters, known for its strong firepower and tight turning ability, though it was tricky to handle. The Fokker D Mark VIII, introduced later by Germany, was lighter and faster, with a modern parasol wing design that gave pilots better visibility. While they didn't face each other for long, both represented the peak of Piston fighter design in 1918. It was innovation versus experience at the very end of the war. This rivalry reflects American and Soviet approaches to military airlift. The IL-76 first flew in the 1970s, built to carry heavy cargo, troops and equipment across long distances, often from rough runways. Years later, the United States introduced the C-17, designed for strategic range but also the ability to land on shorter airstrips. Both aircraft moved tanks, vehicles and humanitarian aid worldwide. Different design philosophies, same mission: delivering power and support anywhere on the planet. This rivalry was about speed and interception during the Cold War. The SR-71 was an American spy plane built to fly higher and faster than almost anything else, cruising above Mach 3 at extreme altitudes. To counter threats like this, the Soviet Union developed the MiG-31, a high-speed interceptor with powerful radar and long-range missiles. While the MiG-31 never officially shot down an SR-71, it was designed with aircraft like it in mind. It was a race to control the fastest edge of the sky. This rivalry defines general aviation training. The Cessna 172 is the most produced aircraft in history, known for stability, high wings and forgiving handling, making it ideal for student pilots. The Piper PA-28 offers a low-wing design, different visibility and slightly sportier handling. Flight schools around the world choose between them based on cost, maintenance and training philosophy. Thousands of pilots started in one of these two. It's the most common first choice in aviation.